I'd like to welcome you all back to the Akron Zips Dynasty Season 2. As today, we will get ready to take on the UAB Blazers in game number 3. Yet another team that I have some interest in building. I like their uniforms. I like the, design, the dragons, the logo, all of that stuff. As you see us going through the roster here, Trace Campbell is seemingly going to be their starting quarterback here, as he is a pretty solid athlete, can move around, can run. He is a scrambling archetype. So we'll see how much trouble we have with him. Lee BB Jr. Is their running back. He was only a 1-star, but he's, developed pretty nicely here. You have Amari Thomas at the wide receiver position, along with Buck Halter. These guys, this group of wide receivers, they're about 5 or 6 deep. Could really give us some trouble. As you know, we have a shaky secondary, so we'll see there. Jack Nickel at the tight end spot is another guy who might give us fits. So the skill positions are looking real nice. As we scroll through the offensive line, though, we see the obvious weakness here. So they have really good skill position players, but the offensive line, and so far as I look at the defensive line, so offensive line and defensive line seem to be the two biggest weak points here of the team so far. They have an okay linebacking core. And as I take a look through their corners, Ricky Lee is actually hurt, so he won't even play. I'm feeling good about being able to pick on their secondary as well. So for me, it looks like, in my opinion, they have pretty good skill position players offensively, but defensively they seem fairly weak. And, that's coming from a team. I know my team's weak in a lot of areas, so, no disrespect. But we will get game number 3 underway here, as we are coming off of just a brutal loss to Nebraska last week. That game got extremely out of hand in the third quarter out of nowhere. And, they just took us to the woodshed. So hopefully here we can make up for that and play a lot better here today and hopefully get the dub. As right now we come into this game 1-1. We are riding the high of the Rutgers win, but that went away really, really fast. So we'll see what we can do here. And it looks like Trace Campbell in this UAB offense will be getting the ball first. So we will be playing defense to begin here. All right, they're coming out in a 2-by-2 look here to start things off. Looks like we have 4 defensive linemen. They're going to hand the ball off to the running back, and he has space. He is tackled by none other than, I apologize, excuse me, but that looked like our guy, number 24. Who else than Darian Lewis would get the tackle there? And they seem to be, they are a hurry-up offense, so they run turbo. So I don't think that's a good thing for us, but I guess we'll find out here. Here we go. Coming back here, going to hand it off again. Sheds off a tackle, but he is undercut quickly by Brian McCoy. And that is Lee BB Jr., who got the carry that time for the second time today. 3rd and 5 for the Blazers. What can they cook up here? Throwing it across to his tight end. He's taken out pretty quickly by McCoy again, but that is a first down for the Blazers. Again, they are in this turbo offense. 3 pass catches to the right this time. Gonna try and deliver, and that's intercepted. And that's McCoy, who's been all over the field so far today, and that was a user interception. It looked like we were sitting back in I believe it was a cover 4 look that we were in. McCoy was covering the middle of the field. There wasn't really anyone in the middle, so we kind of started creeping our way to the outside there as I saw 2 receivers sitting in the same spot, and we are Johnny on the spot. So here we go. Akron Zips taking over on offense. Going downfield. Thought we had a wide open man, but we don't. We thought Adrian Norton was wide open somehow, but it turns out the corner was running stride by stride with him. Here we go. Handing off to our running back. That is Kellum, who's able to pick up a gain of 9. 3rd and inches this time. We're going to hand that one off, and that is given to Miles Walker, who's able to pick up the first down easily. So our offense had some promising drives last game, but ultimately we didn't do much of anything. So hopefully we can change that here. As Miles Walker gets it, our offensive lineman got blown up, and we are tackled for a 2-yard loss. Looks like, sorry, I couldn't quite get the defender's name there. We're going to drop back this time. Delivering the pass, and that is incomplete. That was a nice throw by Bullock, but it couldn't be held on to. Would have been a difficult catch. Bullock again, dropping back, throwing it. And that one is brought in by number 2, whom I'm not sure who that is on the roster. Here we go. Bullock dropping back. He's going to decide to keep it himself, and he picks up about 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 6, and we will come out in the flex bone for the first time. Going to hand it off to our fullback, McCoy. He doesn't go anywhere as DeMarcus Smith is able to corral him for a 1-yard loss. So we still haven't switched up that fullback position yet, but we'll see how it will continue to keep an eye on that as the season goes along, as Bullock delivers it across the middle. And once again, that is caught by number 2. It looks like Faison Wilson is his name. Not sure what's going on, if we have some injuries or something like that, but Bullock keeps it, finds open space, sheds a tackle, and gets it down to the 1. As we take a look at the replay here, Bullock is delivering a stiff arm to the face of the defender, but is unable to get into the end zone there. But we will be sitting 1st and goal, sitting pretty from the 1-yard line. Hopefully we're able to punch this one in. So split back look. We're going to bring Campbell in motion. Going to bring him back in motion. Snap it off. Pitch on the speed option. That's Kellum who's going to walk into the end zone, and the Akron Zips have the lead. Now remember, last game against Nebraska, we took the lead on a punt return touchdown early in the first quarter, but it was pretty much downhill from there. So we don't want to get too excited here, but we did, open the defensive series with an interception, and we opened the offensive series with a score. So that is an excellent start. Pistol look this time. Going to hand it off to BB Jr. He can't go anywhere as Cameron Stewart is able to drag him down for a 2-yard loss. They are still going to hurry up back to the line. They're going to switch things up. This time BB goes to the right. They're going to hand it off to BB Jr. again. He sheds a tackle, but ultimately he is stopped by Golden Nelson in the open field. So this will be 3rd and 12, and they do not hurry back up to the line this time. So it gives us a chance to reset as a defense. We'll come out with 4 down linemen in a cover 4 look here. And that one is also intercepted, and another interception. Back-to-back interceptions. This time it was Joey Hunter, who is our other safety over there next to Darian Lewis, who's able to get that interception. As you can see here, the quarterback's going to put it up there, and he just kind of throws it in no man's land. There's no one there. He threw it right to Joey Hunter, who was Johnny on the spot, and the Akron Zips take over once more. Here we go. Bullock off of the play action. Going to deliver the throw, and that is brought in by Adrian Norton. That will be a 1st down for this Akron Zips offense. As you can see there, he gets the foot down and bounds. Only 1 foot needed in college, as we all know. Full house pistol. Gonna hand it off to Miles Walker, and he's gonna lose 3 yards. That absolutely went nowhere as the defender flexes on us, rightfully so. Split back shotgun look this time. Gonna fake it to Kellum. Bullock gets that one off, and that one is caught. And I believe that is our tight end who was able to bring that in. That's, I believe, Max Wisener, whom I said we wanted to get involved more in the passing game. And there you have it right there, as Kellum's going to get it on the 3rd down. And he is only able to pick up 1, so it will be 4th and 1 for this offense. So we definitely want to get Kellum going better than we did against Nebraska. He was suffering from some lingering injuries there as he falls forward, but he's unable to get the first down as Derek Shepard Jr. is the wall that he ran into. And UAB takes some of that momentum back as they hold us to nothing. There we go, BB Jr. There was a lane definitely there as the defender, it looked like, might have been Watkins, was blown away by the offensive line. There's a big gap, but BB couldn't exploit it. He dumps it off to his tight end. I believe that's Nickel, and that doesn't get much. It will be 3rd and 8 for the Blazers. There we go, dropping back. The pocket is not clean, and Cameron Stewart comes through and gets his 3rd sack of the season. Now the Blazers backed up, forced to punt it out of their own end zone. We do not bring a punt block here. Instead, we're going to let Goodwin return it. Goodwin has some space. Goodwin rounds the corner, 30, 20, and he has us working with good field position here from the 19. As you guys saw, Goodwin return a punt for a touchdown against Nebraska, which turned out to be our only touchdown of that game. We pitch it out here to Miles Walker, and nobody's going to catch Miles Walker. That is 6. And the Zips go up 14-0. We'll see what the Blazers can do here. BB gets it. He sheds a tackle and picks up a respectable 5 yards. Hurrying back to the line. Trips to the left. Here we go. As the Blazers switch some things up here. Gonna fake it to BB. Gonna fire it on the out route. Has a wide open receiver, and that's a 1st down. Switching some things around again in a pistol look this time. The defense tries to counter. Gonna hand off to BB, and that's not getting very far. And he is wrapped up by Cameron Stewart, who is all over the field so far today. Bringing the guy in motion, gonna hit him on a pop pass. He has plenty of space to work with, and that is a pretty easy 1st down to end the 1st quarter. So the Blazers are moving the ball down the field right now, but they are down 14-0 in this ball game so far. And we'll see if we can get this Akron Zips defense tightened up a little bit here. Shotgun formation, RPO. That shouldn't have went anywhere, but they're able to blast through a tackle and a heck of a stiff arm and getting into the end zone. That is agent number 0 for the Blazers. I'm not sure what his name is off the top of my head, but that was just a hell of a play, and it's Hooks who makes that play. And that's a problem we had, Iverson Hooks. A problem we had last season. Not making tackles in one-on-one scenarios right there. He just sheds off Darian Lewis, surprisingly. Then he just absolutely delivers a stiff arm to the other safety. I'm sorry, not the other safety, but Damon David. So Darian Lewis, who's one of our best tacklers on the team, can't make the tackle. And then Damon David also gets thrown to the ground. And UAB makes a phenomenal play to put 7 points on the board there. We'll see if we can counter that here. Duos to the left for Bullock. Bullock is going to fake it to Miles Walker, looking for a receiver. Nothing's there. He just gets rid of it. And that's what we've talked about this season. We want to limit the mistakes by Bullock. He threw an interception last game and had a fumble last game. Both of those were fluky plays, though, manufactured kind of by the computer. The interception was just an incredible, as Wisner catches it across the middle and he picks up a nice first down. But the fumble was kind of manufactured, and the interception was just an incredible play by the defender. So I couldn't put that on Bullock too much, but we definitely want to limit those this season. As Kellum loses 2 that time, Bullock is dropping back, going to set up the screen to Kellum this time. He has some space to work with. He's trying to shed a tackle, but he does pick up about 11 yards, setting up a 3rd and 1 for the Zips here. Full house pistol look this time for Akron. Play action. Bullock is running out of space, and he just gets rid of it, and that is disappointing. Bringing up a 4th and 1, and we will have a decision to make whether we will go for it or we'll punt it away. And here we go. We decide to go for it here. I feel like Kellum powers forward, and he's able to get it this time. The first time we went for it, we did not get it. This time we are able to barely convert, but it doesn't matter. A conversion is a conversion. But as I stated, we'll kind of go for broke a lot because, we don't have a whole lot to lose. We were a 5-win team last season. We're a 1-star program. Might as well go for broke as much as possible. Here we go. This time we hand it off to the fullback, McCoy. He can't go anywhere, but even if he did, it wouldn't matter because we will get called for holding on that play. And that was big number 77, Javen James, who was caught holding there. So it'll be 2nd and 18. And as you know, as an offense, we definitely hate to play behind the sticks because we're just not built to be able to convert those. So we set up a screen here for Kellum. Kellum looking for space. There's not a whole lot there. He picks up about 5. It'll be 3rd and 13. And a part of me says just run this ball and punt it, but we will try and throw it with Bullock here. Drop it back. We want to put it up, and the receiver definitely had a chance. That was number 2 once again, who's getting a lot of playing time right now. Not sure. I think it's because we've been running a lot of 3 receiver sets, or maybe 4 receiver sets, because we have 3 deep that we typically use. So maybe it's because we're running 4 wide receiver sets, which is something we don't typically do. But here we go. Dropping back, finding a crossing receiver, and he is able to fall forward for the first down, and the Blazers are hurrying back to the line once more. Clean pocket this time and delivers another strike, and that is another first down. Trace Campbell has really started to settle in for the Blazers, starting to find some open guys after throwing 2 back-to-back interceptions. And we do burn a timeout there, as I just did not like the package that we were in, so we will switch it up here. Here we go. Hunter on the RPO is going to fire it out there again. This time we're all over it, and they only pick up 2 yards. That was the play that they scored on last drive. Hurrying back to the line. Hunter, he's going to fake it to BB Jr. Putting it up, and that one's knocked away as Darian Lewis makes the diving pass break up there. We definitely want to see more of that as opposed to what we saw on the last drive of the broken tackle from Darian Lewis. Hunter dropping back. The pocket is collapsing. He gets it off, and his wide receiver is able to barrel forward for yet another first down. And now they are finding holes in this coverage, and they are picking us apart. So we have to find a way to stop this offensive onslaught here. Just dumping it off this time is Hunter. And that picks up about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 this time. Trio of pass catchers to the right, including nickel at the tight end. Sending BB Jr. in motion. Hunter. He's going to fake it that way. He's going to go back to his tight end, Nickel. Nickel has space, and he picks up the first down easily. That was actually a nice play. I might have to go look that one up. Faked the screen to the left, the swing pass to the running back, came back to the tight end on the right. I liked how that looked. BB Jr. going in motion again. Hunter's going to find a wide open receiver that just settled in the middle. That was Amari Thomas, who's able to bring that one in. He has, I believe, a handful of receptions so far in this game. 2nd and 1. Empty backfield this time for the Blazers. Hunter's trying to roll out. Cameron Stewart had him in his grasp and couldn't bring him down, and that is 6 points. And once again, I can't stress enough how important it is to make tackles. Cameron Stewart has been super duper reliable. Usually he gets his hands on you and you're not going anywhere, but that time he got shaken off by the quarterback and he delivered the strike in the end zone. 14-14 ball game. And here we go. We were unable to capitalize on the last drive as we were moving the ball, but we stalled out. So it'll be 2nd and 9 with 2 minutes left in the half here. Bullock dropping back. Going to throw it across the middle to Max Wisner. And he picks up the first down. And Max Wisner already has 3 grabs for 41 yards in this game. And we have gotten him involved in a major way today. Kellum going in motion. Empty backfield this time. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. Barely gets rid of it. Delivers a nice pass. But I believe that was Campbell who couldn't bring that in. And it will be 2nd and 10. And Justin Campbell has shown in at least the first 2 games that he is a very reliable target, but he couldn't bring that one in this time. Bullock, speed option look, pitches it out to Kellum. Kellum has a lot of space to work with. Kellum with an incredible move. Kellum is down the sideline, and that is a 1st and 10 off of the chunk play by the Akron Zips. And the Blazers crowd cannot believe what they just saw here. Perfectly timed pitch. Boom. Got it out there. Excellent move in the open field by Kellum. And he's able to pick up a good 15 yards after that. And that was a dangerous play because, as I've told you guys, more times than not, that pitch would have been out of control. And it would have been a fumble. But that time it did work out, but that's something we can't do too much. And I don't know what I've been calling my fullback, but that's Proctor. I remember, I think I've been calling him McCoy. And I think I do have a fullback with that name, but I don't think he's the starter. Here we go. Gonna fake it to Proctor, pitches it out to Kellum once again. And that option game is working once we get it to the outside. The Blazers do not have any outside contained so far. Here we go. Bullock dropping back, delivers it on a quick out to Campbell. He's dropped at the 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Zips. I formation this time for Akron. Bullock, he's going to hit him with the play action. Rolling out. He just gets rid of it. He actually had Proctor wide open, but chooses to just get rid of it. I don't think he saw him. And as the user, I'll admit right now that I did not see him until I was recording this gameplay. That was almost intercepted, but it's knocked away. And we will go for it on 4th and goal with 34 seconds left. Like I said, we're going for broke. We pitch it out here. Marquise Williams on his first carry of the game, and he goes nowhere. We should have just kicked the field goal. I really don't know what I was thinking on that one. We could have had a 3-point lead. We need to take points where we can get them right now, and it's not like we're just an offense putting up a ton of points. So I don't know. That was a super ball head decision by me as Hunter takes off up the middle. Trace Campbell takes off up the middle, and he picks up about 5 yards. I'm sorry about these names. I get a lot of these names confused. Like I said, it's future me recording these. I'm long past these games in real life. So it gets hard for me to remember a lot of names and stuff like that. So I kind of dropped the ball with that. A lot of times I'll stop and I'll re-record when possible when I'm dropping names and stuff like that. But right now, it's been tough for me to even find the time to be able to record these videos. So there won't be any re-recording on this. So for all the names that I've been getting wrong, I apologize. But the show must go on, as they say. We will receive the ball here, and we will take a knee. Now, I didn't really give my first half thoughts, but I think our offense played pretty doggone good. I made a couple bonehead decisions by going forward on some fourth downs, especially that what would have been an easy field goal attempt. But the run game, as we see here, has been working well, especially the speed options and the outside options. So we will continue to cook those up. As you see Bullock pitching it out here to Miles Walker, and Miles Walker has a first down. But I think our offense has moved the ball very well. We've been a pretty good balanced offense so far, and pretty consistent, pretty productive, which is what we like to see out of this offense. Defensively, 2 interceptions, which have been huge, but since then, our pass coverage has kind of been shaky once again. It's kind of reverted back to the pass offense that we've been used to seeing. And also, the open field tackles haven't been what we really like. As you see, Marquise Walker in the open field with an excellent move. Doesn't have enough juice to get to the end zone, but that's what we were talking about on those option plays. We've been able to get to the outside on the option, and usually if we can get that pitch, we're off to the races, and that's proven to be the case once again here as Marquise Walker gets out there, makes an excellent cut, and he's able to pick up a huge run once again, and he has us at a 1st and goal on the 7. Duos to the right. Gonna hand it off to Kellum. Kellum has a lot of room, and he's not touched until he gets to the end zone. That is 6 points for the Zips. And as I was stating on defense, if we could just make a lot of those tackles, if we get the tackle on Trace Campbell, that's a sack, and they potentially don't score a touchdown on their last drive. If we make that open field tackle on Iverson early in the game, then they don't score a touchdown on that one either. So it gets kind of tricky there. Trace Campbell has his team in a hurry up. Dropping back, gonna deliver to BB Jr., and he is chopped down in the open field by Hunter, but not before he picks up the first down. And here we go. UAB back in the hurry up offense here. Campbell looking to the sideline. He's going to bring his tight end. I believe that was nickel in motion. Going to hand it off to Lee BB Jr. He's going to be stopped again by Hunter. Hunter making a pair of really nice tackles here. And that time he only picks up 4. Here we go. BB for the 3rd time. Only picks up 2 before he goes down. That time looks like he was tackled by Damon David. 3rd and 4. Empty backfield this time. Campbell dropping back, delivering it on the out route. And that is a first down by a tiny margin as Darian Lewis makes the stop quickly, but it is still nonetheless a first down for the Blazers. Now in the pistol look. Campbell gonna hand it off to BB Jr. He has a lot of space to work with. He's tackled, but not before he picks up a gain of about 9 yards. It will be 2nd and 1 as the Blazers are moving the ball very, very well on this drive. Trio of receivers to his right. Looks like his tight end is out to his right as well. BB sheds a tackle, but ultimately is brought down for a 1-yard loss. It will be 3rd and 2 for the Blazers. Here we go. BB's going to get it again. He can't quite get there as he is corralled. Sheds off one guy, but he can't break off the next tackle. It'll be 4th and inches. It was really close. But that's what I feel like our defense has to do We're not good at tackling one-on-one, but when we tackle in droves like that, when we all run to the ball, we can really make plays, and they go for it here on 4th and inches, wide open wide receiver on the RPO. They get a ton of yardage, and it will be 1st and 10 from about the 10-yard line, it looks like. So 1st and 10 from the 10 for the Blazers, and it's not looking very good now for the Akron defense, I should say. Here we go. Dropping back, shedding off a tackle is Campbell, but he'll be sacked for a gigantic loss. And it looked like he shed off the first defender. Don't know who that was, but it was Damon David who comes and cleans it up, and that's proving my point that when we tackle in droves like that, we do a lot better. And here's BB on the carry. He sheds off a tackle, but he's not going to get too far. It'll be 3rd and 15. Here we go. Campbell dropping back. He's running out of time very quickly, and he goes down very quickly. 3rd sack of the day. This time, it is our big guy, Watkins, who's able to come in and take him down. And what was looking very bad for the Akron Zips defense turned out to be pretty darn good. We do give up 3 points, but they were moving the ball so efficiently and so easy on us. Just giving up the 3 there is a W in my book. So the Zips are still up 21-17, and we will get the ball back and hopefully can extend this lead. Duos to the right. Bullock is going to pitch it out to Kellum. Kellum has a lot of space out there. Kellum cutting it inside, and another nice run as the outside has been wide open for this offense today, and Kellum goes over 100 yards for the 2nd time this season on that carry. Duos to the right again. Kellum once more, cutting it inside. He's going to lose a yard that time. Duos to the right, Twins to the left. Going to bring a guy in motion. We're going to pop it off. That is Weatherspoon, who's able to pick up a handful of yards there. It will be 3rd and 7. A 2-by-2 look this time. Or, I'm sorry, we have 3 receivers to the right. Throwing it up for grabs, and that one should have been intercepted. We get away with one there, but we do have to punt it back to the Blazers. Faking it to BB, and we're right there, but somehow they swing it out and make the catch. Can we hawk them down? We can. We bring them down, but not before they pick up a gigantic gain on offense there. And I just want to look at the replay because we were right there. Literally had a defender standing right in the passing lane there. It was Golden Nelson who just watches the ball fly right by his face when he could have easily knocked it down or intercepted it. I don't know what was going on there, but nonetheless, here we go. Throwing it out. It's Trace Campbell. And that is another nice gain of 5 yards before the receivers cut down. So 2nd and 5. The Zips really have their backs against the wall here. Going to hand it off to BB Jr., but he's tackled pretty quickly. And it'll be 3rd and 4 after only a 1-yard gain for the Blazers. Here we go once again in an empty formation here. Trace Campbell dropping back, looking for a receiver, has a wide open Lee BB Jr., and he is able to get it just outside of the goal line to the 1. And the Blazers are cooking here late in the 3rd quarter. And they hand it off to BB, and he is swallowed by Damon David, who's been very, very active here today. Only has 2 solo tackles, but nonetheless, he's been active. He's been in on a lot of plays, and he'll get them down for a loss of 1 as the 3rd quarter ends, and we will get this 4th quarter started. And it's been a very entertaining ball game here, and we'll see if we can have a thrilling end to this one. All right, let's see what we do here. Here we go. Campbell handing it off to BB Jr., and once again, he stopped pretty quickly in open space. That was number 8 who made the stop, and I'm not sure who number 8 is on the defense, as we do have a lot of rotators in and stuff like that. due to the fact that a lot of our guys have started to get gassed. Here we go, trying to hand it off to BB again, and that's not going anywhere as Darian Lewis cuts in to make the stop. 4th and goal from the 4. Trace Campbell tries to step up. He's not going anywhere as Cameron Stewart, along with help, is able to get him down, and the Zips will get the ball back starting from the 6-yard line. Bullock, he's able to fire it and hit Adrian Norton, who has space to run. Duos to the right. Going to bring a man in motion. Fakes it inside there to Kellum. Bullock looking for somewhere to go with it. Doesn't have anywhere to go. That's the first sack for the Blazers on the day. And it'll be 2nd and 15. This time, we pitch it and it goes awry. Luckily, Kellum's able to scoop it up, but he's going to lose a huge amount of yards. 3rd and 35. We put it up and it's brought in by Miles Walker, but he's only able to get a chunk of it back. It'll be 4th and 11 as we are forced to punt it away here. We put it away. Nice move in the open field. Makes another move before he's finally chopped down. So here's the Blazers' chance to take the lead here. Dropping back is Trace Campbell. He's going to find an open man, and that's a first down. And we have had trouble stopping the passing game here in the second half. Here we go. Campbell dropping back, firing to Nickel, who's wide open, sheds off a tackle. He is chopped down, but not before he picks up a gigantic gain, and it'll be another 1st and 10 for the Blazers. Had to fix my camera angle. I don't know what happened. It made for nice dynamics there, but that was a complete accident. And there we go. We chop them down once more. 2nd and 10 for the Blazers. Campbell's going to hand it off to Lee BB Jr. BB Jr. can't shed off a tackle, and it will be 3rd and 8. Pistol look this time. Campbell has a pretty clean pocket. Going to dump it off to, I believe that's the backup running back, or that might be a fullback. I'm not sure. Either way, it'll be 4th and 5, and the Blazers are choosing to go for it as opposed to taking a field goal here. If I was them, I would have took the 3, went for a defensive stop, and then but it's whatever now because it's a 1st and goal from the 1. So, guess they made the right decision. They fake it to BB Jr., pops it off, and that's 6 points to the tight end. Big nickel in, and the Blazers take a lead, 24-21, late in this game. We try and hand that off to Marquise Williams. He goes nowhere, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Bullock, he's keeping it all the way, and he's thrown down for another loss, and that is Everett Rasaw Jr., who throws him down for the loss. Loses about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 14. Bullock dropping back, looking for an open guy, going downfield, and we can't connect there as that one really wasn't open. We kind of just put it up. And we will be forced to punt it away, and it's not looking so good for the Zips all of a sudden. We punt it away, and they have a bit of room, but we are able to bring them down fairly quickly. And here we go. We really, really, really need a stop here if we're going to win this game. So it's time to dig in, dig deep, see what we can pull out right here, man. A trio of receivers to the right. They're going to hand off to Lee BB Jr., and he is tackled by McCoy. And really the running game, they've had a couple plays here and there, but the running game hasn't been a real worry for us today as we've been able to stop the run fairly well for the most part. We need to step up and stop the passing, however, as Campbell is just letting time kind of tick away here. And we'll let them get to the 2-minute timeout. Then we'll kind of see where it goes from there. 2nd and 12 either way. So once again, I can't emphasize more how important it is to get a stop right here. Really, really need to stop. Pistol formation, handing it off to BB. And as long as they're doing that, we're all right with it. We call a timeout, but we know for a fact that we can stop this run game. So if we can just get another stop right here, As long as they don't surprise us with a pass, we have a chance. Here we go. Trips bunched up to the right once again here. Gonna try and hand it off to BB Jr. on the sweep. He had a little bit of room, but Damon David, who's been all over the field all in this second half, makes a huge play, and we have a minute 45 to work with here. We're gonna go with the speed option. We pitch it out to Kellum. Kellum has some room. Didn't work out quite as well as we wanted it to, but we do pick up 6 yards. So we're hoping to catch him off guard there because those speed options have been killing this Blazers defense all day long. However, it didn't work as well that time. Here we go. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. Has an open crosser, and that is brought in, I believe, by Adrian Norton. And that is a first down. 1st and 10. Bullock gonna fire it again. Can't squeeze it in there. That's an excellent play by the defender who's able to knock that one away. So it will be 2nd and 10 for the Akron Zips offense here. We'll see what the coach decides to draw up. We'll see what Pat White has up his sleeve here. Split back shotgun. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. Has that's Campbell, who was open, but that would have been a difficult catch. It was good coverage. And Bullock tries to step up, but he goes down, and it will be 4th and 9. What can we do? Bullock dropping back, split back look, gonna fire to Max Weisner, who brings that one in. That is a clutch throw and an even more clutch catch by Max Weisner, as you can see, toe drag swag for the first down here. 1st and 10, 57 seconds left. I formation. We're gonna send our fullback out in motion. Rolling out is Bullock, looking for a man. Fires it down the field, and he's intercepted. An absolutely back-breaking INT. I'm not sure what I saw right there, man. I should have just either kept it, ate the sack, threw it away. But we should have known better than to throw it late like that, man. And we give them the game, dude. Like, for real. Our offense did absolutely nothing in the 4th quarter. Not much of anything going. We gave them we let them score, and like that score was the backbreaker, man. Like when they got that big time pass to nickel, like I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff happened, man. I'm confused. We had this one in the bag. We were winning all game long, and then suddenly we just can't even get a field goal in the 4th quarter. It's crazy. Like, so, the Blazers end up winning. You're looking at the stats here. Very, very disappointing. We'll be 1 and 2 as opposed to the potential 2 and 1. And after the Nebraska game, we really wanted to bounce back because of how that one went. And this is a team we definitely were better than, man. We were better than this team. No disrespect to UAB, but we were better than y'all. And we sure as hell didn't prove it, man. But one thing I will say is the run game looked excellent. The passing game, not so much. So, it is what it is. Defensively, we played okay. Like I said, we held them in check most of the game, at least stopped the run. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe. I appreciate everyone who's watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.